Hello, my friends. Aaron Michael Eschenberg here. It is Tuesday, the 26th of February, 2019. This is your daily horoscope. We're talking about the moon moving into Sagittarius. It's in Sagittarius. We have broken away from this kind of weighted water. The emotion stuff is kind of being put to rest, simmered down for a minute as we expand our mind, we expand our faith, we expand our education. We travel to learn new things as the moon moves through Sagittarius, right? Now, as the moon is in Sagittarius, it's squaring the sun in Pisces. Okay, now this is funny because these are both about expansion. So this is like learning the limits of your own expansion. There's another fun aspect happening every day. So Venus is up in Capricorn right now, and it's moving a little bit closer. It's about 25, 26 degrees, and it's moving closer to squaring Uranus at 29 degrees of Aries. Now, Uranus is looked at as an unstoppable force. It is the wrecking ball that's coming through. Doesn't matter what it is, it's destroying it. Okay? It is, pushing the dominoes over to watch the beauty unfold and unravel, to put the pieces back up, create a new game and set them back up again, right? Capricorn is the unbreakable wall. Venus is in Capricorn right now. Venus is like everything we want in love and desire, things and people. I love this necklace, I love this shirt, whatever, these paintings. I love you, I love my family, I love my friends, the people I socialize with and hang out with and grow with, all these cool things, who we love. So we have, these, but all right, there's another side of that. There's also the things that I love and the things that I think I need. And that's where I think we're going with this. So the things that I think I need on a daily basis, Capricorn is always about governing ourselves, the way that we govern ourselves on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever. How we represent ourselves to the world. Do you wake up in the morning, eyes open? Do you follow a strict regiment? Wake up, stretch, do 30 minutes of yoga, exercise, create my vision board, 30 minutes of manifesting, drink a bunch of water, and then wait 30 minutes as I shower, get ready, and then eat breakfast, have 2 hours or an hour and a half chunk before you actually move on with your day? Or do you, wake up, wipe the sleep out of your eyes and get out the door? Okay, Venus in Capricorn, and it's still creating this sextile to Mercury. We're falling in love with a new pattern. We're falling in love with exercising. We're falling in love with cooking ourselves, and we're falling in love with the idea of doing things ourselves and going shopping and doing all of these things, these tasks and chores. Something kind of we talked about last week. We're falling in love with these parts of ourselves. And further, this is where the unstoppable force, this is what an unstoppable force looks like, meets an immovable wall. What's going to happen? This is conflict. Something's going to happen. Something's going to break. Something is going to shift. So Uranus is at the last degrees of Aries, which is the most intense degrees. The most intense degrees, it's just like, I really need you to understand this. I really need you to get this before you go on, before you, leave this class and go on to the next grade or the next teacher. You please understand this lesson. Break through self. Break through ego. Bye ego, that's a conversation for another day, but it's like getting outside of ourselves, starting some of these regimens, starting some of these daily routines, re-falling in love with life, re-falling in love with ourselves. Yeah. Remembering that, that lessons from yesterday, that, this is healing and that we are enough. We're perfectly beautiful just how we are. And it should be our own, right? This self, Aries, self, Uranus, breakthrough to self. It should be our own will, our own driving force that's encouraging us to make these better moves. I want to be a better person every day, and I want to read something new every day. I want to, something, but it's me that wants that. It's not somebody else saying, Aaron, you need to go do this. Aaron, you need to learn this, or there's a consequence. Aaron, if you don't exercise, the woman that you love isn't going to love you back. No, it's not like that. It's Aaron, I want to exercise because I don't want to, hurt something. I don't want to injure myself, or I want to make sure I'm in good physical shape, whatever. Or it's like wanting to do these things for self, changing our own mind to do these things for ourselves. Changing the way that we look at these things from a task or boring or mundane to beneficial, necessary part of our lives. So this Tuesday, we've had a super, super awesome, really groundbreaking weekend leading into Monday. And now we're learning our own limits, we're expanding, and we want to learn and educate ourselves. Educate ourselves about these things so that we, this breakthrough comes easy, or not necessarily easier, but, there's information here in how to move through to break through to these new steps. So basically there's all kinds of teachers out there. There's all kinds of teachers, there's healers, there's yoga, there's meditation, there is, P90X programs if you don't want to leave your house, there's gym memberships you can sign up for, there's nutrition people online, there's nutritionalists, homeopathic, there's all kinds of ways to do all kinds of things to learn more, and that's just where we're at. So understanding our own limits today, and seeking out the professionals, or seeking out the knowledge, seeking out the place that you can go to, the travel aspect. Where can you go to obtain some of this knowledge? Where can you go to visit? Who do you need to see to take the next step, pass the class, and move on? Because we're starting a whole new chapter. Everything is leading up to this new moon on the 6th of March. We are so close. Big times. We're just, every day is like leading up to this new moon, the Pisces new moon, and on the same day the Pisces new moon is when Uranus moves into Taurus for the next 7.5 years. So it's like all of this stuff that's happening right now, the moon is hitting all its final aspects as it goes around the zodiac over, and it's going to hit another one tomorrow. It's going to make this trine, the final trine. It's going to be beautiful, but we'll talk about that then. I wish you enough. We'll see you tomorrow.